Hey everyone, ready for a deep dive into something truly mind-blowing?
I'm excited.
We're talking about ARA, an AI that's not just another step forward,
Oh, yeah.
but a whole leap into a new era.
Sounds intense.
What if a single AI could understand text code,
Okay.
images, videos,
Yeah.
all at the same time?
Oh, okay. Now that's interesting.
That's ARIA.
Really?
And we're going to unpack how it works
Oh.
and why it's such a game changer.
You know, the term multimodal gets used a lot these days.
Right.
But ARIA actually defines it in a concrete way.
So no more separate AI for each type of data.
That's right.
Sounds like a user's dream.
It is.
But how does it actually work?
So instead of one giant neural network trying to do it all,
Uh-huh.
ARIA has these specialized experts within it.
Okay.
Only the experts needed for a task activate.
So it's really efficient.
Incredibly efficient. You only use the brain power you need at that moment.
Okay, that makes sense. But wouldn't you still need experts that are pre-assigned?
Pre-assigned.
Like one for images, one for text.
Well, that's where it gets really interesting. ARIA's experts are modality generic.
Modality generic.
Yeah.
Meaning?
They're not pre-labeled for one type of data. They actually develop their specialties during training, adapting to whatever they're exposed to.
So it's like they learn on the job.
Exactly.
Becoming image experts or text experts or whatever as needed.
Precisely. But, let's look at one area that really highlights this, how ARIA actually processes images. It all starts with these things called visual tokens.
Wait, hold on. Visual tokens.
Yeah.
Sounds like something out of like a sci-fi movie.
I know, right?
How does an AI create a token out of an image?
Think of it this way. Imagine an artist making a mosaic.
Okay.
They use individual tiles to represent the bigger picture.
Right?
Well, ARIA breaks down images into smaller units.
Like tiles.
Kind of like tiles, yeah.
Okay.
And those units are processed into a format the AI can understand. Those are the visual tokens.
So it's like ARIA is translating the visual world into its own language.
Exactly. And it does this using something called a vision transformer, or VIT.
Okay. A VT.
Yeah. And this VIT is actually surprisingly lightweight. It only has 438 million parameters compared to ARIA's 24.9 billion total. So it's really efficient at converting images into those visual tokens.
Okay, so now we're talking some massive numbers. But how does ARIA learn to do all this? Its training sounds pretty intense.
Intense is an understatement.
Right.
ARIA goes through a 4-stage training pipeline.
4 stages.
Yeah, and each stage builds on the one before it. First, there's language pre-training.
Okay.
This is where the model is fed just tons of text data. Like we're talking 6.4 trillion text tokens.
Oh, that's like feeding it the entire Library of Congress, like multiple times over.
It is a lot of data.
What's the point of this stage?
This stage is all about giving ARIA a really solid foundation in language, like teaching a child the alphabet and basic grammar before they can start writing stories. But then things get really interesting in stage 2.
All right, I'm on the edge of my seat. What happens next?
This is where ARIA goes multimodal.
Multimodal, all right.
We introduce a diverse mix of 400 billion tokens.
Okay.
But this time, it's not just text.
What else is this?
This includes images, video data, document transcripts.
Oh, wow.
All sorts of things. ARIA starts to learn how all these different forms of information relate to each other.
So it's like ARIA is learning to see the connections between words and images.
Exactly.
And building like a more holistic understanding of the world.
That's it.
But how does it handle like really long pieces of information?
That's where stage 3 comes in.
Yeah.
Multimodal long context pre-training.
Multimodal long context pre-training.
We push ARIA to its limits here, training it on sequences up to 64,000 tokens long.
64,000.
Think about it. Lengthy research papers, documentaries, even code bases.
Yeah.
ARIA needs to be able to understand the entire context.
It's like training for an information marathon. So what about the final stage?
The final stage is all about refining ARIA's skills.
Refining, oh, quick.
It's like polishing a diamond. We focus on question answering and instruction following.
Okay.
So training it to respond to prompts and actually perform tasks in different domains. This is where ARIA really becomes practical and user-ready.
Okay, so we've got this incredibly sophisticated model trained on an insane amount of data.
Yeah.
How does it stack up against the competition?
Well, this is where it gets really exciting.
Okay.
ARIA isn't just keeping up, it's blowing past expectations.
All right, I bet those benchmarks are coming in handy right about now. Tell me ARIA is crushing it.
Oh, it's crushing it. We're not just talking about beating other open source models, although it definitely does that. ARIA is going head-to-head with some of the biggest proprietary AI giants out there.
No way.
Even surpassing them in certain multimodal tasks.
Wait, so you're saying that an open source model is outperforming these like big name AIs that we always hear about?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
How is that even possible?
It's a testament to the power of ARIA's architecture and that unique training pipeline we talked about. But there's another area where it really shines. Its ability to understand those long sequences of information.
Okay, so all those years of long context training really paid off.
Really did.
Okay, so enough with the theory. What can this thing do?
You want examples?
Give me some concrete examples. What is ARIA capable of in the real world?
Let's start with something simple but incredibly powerful.
Okay.
Analyzing weather forecasts.
Okay.
Imagine you have a screenshot of, say, a 14-day forecast.
Okay.
ARIA can take that image and not only extract the data, but create a table summarizing temperature and humidity trends.
Wait, hold on. It can understand a weather forecast from a screenshot.
That's right.
That's already pretty impressive.
It is. But it goes further. ARIA can then generate Python code to actually visualize that data. So like creating charts and graphs to show the trends over time.
So it's not just about understanding the image.
That's right. It's about taking that information and actually doing something useful with it.
Exactly. And that's just the beginning. Imagine what ARIA can do with financial reports.
Like what?
It can analyze an income statement or a balance sheet from a screenshot, extract those key figures, even calculate profit margins.
So it's like having an AI financial analyst at your fingertips.
That's right.
But what about something even more complex, something that humans struggle with, like deciphering handwritten equations?
Well, that's where it gets really interesting. ARIA can decipher a handwritten equation, understand the concepts, and then explain it to you in simple terms.
No way.
Even giving numerical examples.
That's incredible. It's like having an AI tutor. That can break down these complex math problems.
Exactly.
What else can it do?
Let's dive into the world of coding.
Okay.
Imagine you have a screenshot of a code snippet that's causing an error.
Okay. Yeah.
ARIA can analyze that screenshot, identify the bug, and even suggest a correction.
Hold on. It can debug code?
From a screenshot.
That's right.
How is that even possible?
It's a testament to ARIA's ability to understand both visual and textual information at the same time. It can see the code, understand the syntax and the logic, and zero in on the error.
This could be a game changer for developers.
Absolutely.
Imagine how much time you could save on debugging.
For sure.
But let's not forget about ARIA's ability to understand those long, complex sequences.
Right.
Can it handle that kind of challenge too?
Oh, absolutely.
Like what?
Imagine you give ARIA a research paper.
Okay.
A really long one. It can process the entire paper, summarize those key findings, even answer specific questions about the content.
So it's like having an AI research assistant.
Pretty much.
What about video?
Well, can do that too. Imagine giving it a lecture, a documentary, even a feature film.
Oh, wow.
It can break down the video into scenes, provide descriptions, even pinpoint specific moments based on keywords.
It's like having an AI video editor.
That's a great way to put it.
That can understand and navigate any video instantly.
And here's the kicker.
Yep.
ARIA can actually understand and explain code.
Wait, what?
That's being shown in a video.
No way.
Imagine the possibilities for learning and collaboration.
This is all pretty mind-blowing.
It is.
But there's one more thing we need to discuss. The fact that ARIA is open source.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Why is that so important?
Well, this is perhaps one of the most significant things about ARIA. It means that anyone can access it, study it, and build upon this technology.
So it's like opening up the world of cutting-edge AI to everyone.
Exactly.
Wow.
This openness, it fosters faster innovation, allows for greater transparency, and creates opportunities for collaboration on a global scale.
This has been an incredible deep dive so far.
It has.
We've uncovered so much about ARIA, from its unique architecture and training to these mind-boggling capabilities.
It's a lot to take in.
But I feel like there's still more to explore.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We've only just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
There's a whole world of possibilities waiting to be unlocked with ARIA. Let's dive deeper into some of those possibilities.
Yeah.
One area where ARIA's potential is really remarkable is in understanding those long sequences of information.
Right. We touched on that.
Yeah.
Like with research papers and videos.
Exactly. But I think it deserves a closer look.
Okay. Yeah. I'd love to hear more.
Let's start with a scenario that so many researchers face.
Okay.
Grappling with mountains of scientific literature.
Oh, I've been there.
Imagine giving ARA a really complex research paper.
Okay.
Maybe a dense scientific article or a historical analysis. Something that would take, a human days to really grasp.
Yeah, you're speaking my language. I've definitely been there, staring at a stack of papers, feeling overwhelmed.
ARA wouldn't even blink.
Really?
It can process that entire paper,
Wow.
understand the structure, identify the core arguments, and then extract those key findings.
So it's like having a superpowered research assistant. They
Right.
can just distill all that complex information down into something easy to understand.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just summarizing.
Oh.
ARIA can identify the role of figures and tables in the paper, explain how they support the overall argument, and even answer specific questions about the content.
So demonstrating a deeper understanding,
Yeah.
not just like spitting back information.
Exactly.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Sounds like this could really speed up the research process.
Absolutely.
Scientists could focus on the big picture
Right.
and not get lost in the details.
Precisely. And this ability to understand those long sequences,
Yeah.
it extends to video as well.
Okay.
Imagine giving ARIA a long video lecture, a documentary, even a feature film.
Okay, now we're talking serious processing power.
Yeah.
How does ARIA handle that kind of overload? All that visual and auditory information.
Well, it breaks down the video into chunks,
Okay.
analyzes each scene, identifies key events, even recognizes character interactions. And then it can give you a detailed description of each segment with timestamps.
So ARIA is basically creating an index of the video.
That's one way to look at it, yeah. But it can go even further.
Huh.
It can find those specific scenes based on keywords or descriptions.
Examples.
So if you asked it to find the scene where the protagonist delivers a crucial speech,
Uh-huh.
ARIA could pinpoint that exact moment in the video.
It's like having an AI video editor
Right.
that can understand and work with any video instantly.
Exactly. And remember,
Yeah.
we're talking about an open source model
Right.
that's achieving all of this.
Yeah, that is pretty remarkable.
This tech is accessible to everyone, not just a select few.
That's a huge point. That open source nature of ARIA,
Yeah,
it has really big implications for the future of AI in general.
I think so too.
Democratizing access,
Yeah.
fostering a global community.
It's huge.
It's pretty amazing.
I couldn't agree more. Making ARIA open source.
Yeah.
Its creators have opened up so many possibilities.
I bet.
For researchers, developers, educators, artists,
Wow.
anyone can now use this powerful tool to explore new frontiers in AI.
It's exciting to think about the applications across all these different fields.
It is.
But as we've said before, with great power comes great responsibility.
Of course. Yeah,
It's super important to make sure that ARIA is being used ethically and responsibly.
absolutely. Openness and transparency
Uh,
are crucial to building trust and ensuring that this technology actually benefits everyone.
right.
We have to think about potential biases,
Yeah.
prioritize data privacy, and have those ongoing conversations about the impacts of AI on society.
You're right. It's not just about the tech advancements.
Yep.
It's about shaping the future of AI
Yeah.
so it aligns with human values.
Exactly.
I'm optimistic about the future.
Me too.
ARIA is a big step forward,
It is.
not just in what it can do,
Right.
but also in fostering a more open, collaborative way to develop AI.
I agree. And it's important to remember
Yeah.
AI is still being developed. It's constantly learning, evolving, pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
So who knows what breakthroughs are next?
Right.
That's what makes this so exciting.
It is.
We're not just talking about some finished product.
No.
It's a journey of discovery. ARIA is an invitation to all of us.
To participate.
Yeah. To
Oh.
shape the future and
Yeah.
explore this potential of multimodal understanding.
Exactly.
That's been quite a journey.
It really has.
Exploring ARI
Yeah.
from those visual tokens
Right.
to debugging code from a screenshot.
It's amazing.
It's clear that ARI is in a league of its own.
Oh, absolutely.
This isn't just another AI.
It's a whole different ballgame.
It feels like a fundamental shift.
It is.
We're moving away from AI that's just good at one thing
Mm-hmm.
and toward models that can understand the world more holistically.
Yeah, like
And that opens up possibilities that are almost impossible to grasp.
It really does.
Think about education.
Okay.
Personalized learning,
Yeah.
tailored to how each student learns best.
What?
Instant feedback that adapts as they progress.
That would be incredible.
ARA could completely revolutionize how we learn.
It's not just about access to information anymore.
Right.
It's about making that information truly meaningful.
Exactly.
Imagine ARI helping a student understand a complex physics concept
Okay.
by connecting equations to a visual simulation,
Yeah.
all in real time.
It's like bridging the gap between abstract ideas and the way our brains actually work.
That's a great way to put it.
And what about healthcare?
Healthcare, yeah.
The potential for ARIA to analyze medical images, assist with diagnoses,
Yeah.
even personalized treatment plans.
The possibilities are huge.
We're talking about giving doctors an AI that can spot patterns they might miss,
Yeah.
analyze tons of data to recommend the best courses of action.
Potentially changing patient care forever.
And let's not forget about research.
Research is a big one.
ARIA could accelerate scientific discovery
How so?
by sifting through those research papers, connecting findings that seem unrelated,
Right.
even suggesting new avenues of inquiry.
It's like giving researchers an AI partner
Yeah.
that can see connections they haven't even considered.
And all of this
All of it.
is built on open access.
That's the key.
That's what makes ARIA so exciting.
I agree.
It's not just about the technology itself.
Uh-huh.
It's about collaboration,
Yeah.
shared progress.
Exactly.
This deep dive has been truly inspiring.
It has.
ARIA shows us that the future of AI isn't just about bigger models or more data.
Right.
It's about AI that understands the world in a way that's more human,
More connected.
more meaningful.
Absolutely.
And it's up to all of us to make sure that future is something we can all be proud of.
Well said.
That's a great point to end on.
It is.
We've only just scratched the surface of what ARIA can do,
Yeah, we have.
but its potential is vast.
It really is.
It's an invitation to think differently.
To dream bigger
Yeah,
and work together to build a future where AI benefits all of humanity.
that's a fantastic way to wrap things up.
It was a pleasure joining you today.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Of course.
We hope you'll continue to follow the development of ARA
Yeah, stay tuned.
and the exciting advancements in multimodal AI.
Definitely.
And that concludes another deep dive.
Until next time,
Keep exploring.
keep questioning,
Yeah,
keep pushing the boundaries.
and we'll see you next time.